Hello, everyone. This is the English version of Me, Myself, and I podcast. Actually, I've been planning to do an English version too, but I haven't done any episode in English yet. So here it is. This is the very first English episode of my podcast. This is episode 3, and the title I choose is What is Homeschooling? The reason I choose the title is because of my country's situation, Myanmar. And at this moment in Myanmar, it is quite chaotic. Bombs are exploding everywhere, and the schools are reopened. But most of the parents do not send their children to the school because, in sake of their safety. And I'm really happy for that. That's why I'm doing it to help them, um, you know, with the thing I can do. So, without further ado, let's get started. What is homeschooling? Homeschooling is not familiar with our people, Myanmar. It is quite strange to Myanmar people. So, what is homeschooling? Homeschooling simply means teaching your children in teaching your children at home by yourself. So before I do this episode, I searched online and I saw it many famous people who got homeschooling, like Abraham Lincoln, Albert Einstein, Thomas Edison. Okay, those people are really famous. The advantages of homeschooling is you can be close with your children and you can learn what your children's strength and weakness, and you can also know your children understand, do they understand or not. They can know it because one by one teaching is really quite advantageous in that area. So in this episode, I'm going to share some tips that can be helpful in homeschooling. So the very first tip is I want parents to encourage your children, make a schedule, okay? Make a timetable, because children cannot be reading all the day and also cannot be watching TV, YouTube videos all the time. So please make a timetable for them. Make a timetable for them from what time to time they will do reading, from what time to time they will do drawing, from what time to time they will take nap, something like that. Okay, that is the very best. That is the best way to spend your time wisely. So the very first step is make a schedule for your children. And the second one is let them explore the environment. Okay, so in these second steps, I divide two sessions. The first session is for primary children. So those who are like age 5 years old, 6 years old, 7 years old, 4 years old, like that. Those kind of children, those age. I wanna suggest parents to do daily activities with their children. For example, like going shopping, go with your children. Doing plans, do with your children. And while you are doing those activities, tell them and give them new words which are very important for them. They are learning, they are absorbing. So when you are doing planning, tell them planning words, let them absorb, because words are really important for them to write essay, for academic, for daily life, to be a better speaker. They need words. Okay, so give them words. That is the one of the best way to educate your children. And for the second session for teenagers, I want parents to let their children explore the environment. For example, like who are interested in medicine, let them examine the machines in your home. Let them let them see it, how they are built. Okay, let them do experiments. Maybe some parents think they are destroying the machines. No, they are learning. Okay, they are learning, and those really educate them a lot. So you have to let them do experiments based on their hobbies, based on their interest. For example, those who are interested in matching, let them explore machines. Those who are interested in plants, so let them plant, and also give them education, give them knowledge about plants. For example, like this is what plants and how this plant is useful for medicine or some places. Okay, give them knowledge. These knowledge are very important. They will use those knowledges through their life. Okay, so those who are interested in cooking, let them cook and share the tips that you know. Share it with your children. Okay, even though they do academic, they learn academic, maybe there are some cases that they do not earn their living by those things that they learn in academics, that they learn at school. Okay, they can be chef, gardener, farmer, engineer. Okay, so this is the second step. Let's then explore the environment. And the third one is this step is aimed for teenagers especially. The title that I give for number 3 is find the area they enjoy to learn, they enjoy to do, and which they aim to do as their career. Okay, for me, I didn't get the chance to explore what I like to do, and that is very sad. So that is very sad for me, because when we are doing career, we need to know what subject, what area we would like to do, what make us happy by doing it. So for those teenagers, let them explore it. Okay, let them explore what they like to do. For example, like, do they like teaching? Do they want to be a teacher? Let them think about it. Okay, or do they are interested in caring? Do they want to be nurse or engineering? There are lots of careers out there, and let them think about what make them become alive. Okay, so then if they know it, they can do it as their career. Okay, the last step, but which is very important for me. Okay, personally, I think it is very important. Give them life lessons. Okay, let them go into the people, into the society, and let them do shopping, let them do cooking, let them do planning, let them communicate with other people. That will be a very good lessons for their life. And also have conversation with your children parents, and in that way you get familiar with you can build a relationship with your children. And also you can share your life experience too. When I was young, or when I have that problem, how I stop like that. You can educate your children by sharing your life lessons too. Okay, the most important thing is critical thinking, right? Let them think by themselves. Let them try to analyze the situations, and then give their own thinking style. Okay, so fine. These are the tips that I think will be useful for homeschooling. So okay, then I would like to stop here, and then let's meet again in episode 4. Then bye bye. See you next week.